Okay, we are back. So, today's plan, I'm hoping I can finish building our little shack here. And then I want to sneak back over to where those Acros were and see if we can't get some of our stuff back that was in those boxes in our like fireplace. I know we could make new ones, but I really want to just kind of see if I can sneak back over there and get those if possible. Okay, let's see if that doesn't help. All right, so what materials do we have here? Let's see. We have a door. We need some more walls. We need another roof, so 3 walls and a roof. Let's go get the stuff from over here. And let's get that going. I think for the thatch walls, you really need more thatch than you need anything else. So, we've got some wood. We need some more thatch. Okay. Let's see if we can build. Yes. Alright, we need 3 walls. 1, 2, 3. We need a roof. And we already have a door. So let's go put these in. And we're doing the slow beach walk. Alright, so let's give us a doorway. Let's see, let's put it there. And here. And let's have a roof. Alright, so there we go. Okay, and then we need a door. So let's put our door in. Let's do this. Alright, and then let's go and build another door. Because like I said, I like to have that window there, but I am probably just going to keep it open. So we need a little more thatch and a little more fiber. So let's get rid of the tool out of our hands and get some more fiber. Okay, that's probably enough, but we need some more thatch. So let's use our pickaxe and get some more thatch and some wood. Okay. Let's go. And, you know, there may not be really much anything useful over there, but I'm just really curious if we could sneak back over there and get our stuff. We're gonna have to go over that way anyway, because we're gonna have to kill some more animals, and there really isn't a lot of small things that are on this particular island, so you know, we're gonna have to make that work in our favor, and we can get some small creatures taken out and have some more meat in addition to trying to get our stuff back that we abandoned because the Acros would have killed us. And maybe by the time we get back over there we can there is a Pteranodon stuff inside or underneath. I mean, probably thinking, go ahead and just whack it. It's stuck. Well, it is, but it will also not be available for me to collect any of the materials off of it because it'll drop down either inside the bridge or below the bridge, so I won't be able to get any of the materials out of it. I don't think it might drop into the water and I might be able to go get it that way. Possibly. You know, if we built a raft would really help us to travel back and forth between this island and the mainland, which is going to be a necessity. So Maybe we should work on that. Let's see. Where do we have this? A raft. Let's see. Do we have the ability to get it yet? No, you got to be level 16. Okay, and we are still at level 13, so 3 more levels and then we can get a raft going. I'm really tempted to just go on over there and see if we can get a little bit of that back. I'm trying to remember what was even in the boxes that we might need. I think there was some metal that we had gotten. Maybe some meat. All those Brontos, or no, yeah, those are Brontos. That's just a crazy amount in one spot. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, so hopefully, going back into the water, it's a nice sunny day. We're not going to get frozen. Well, we're cold, but we're not frozen. Alright, let's see what's under the water.
I'm gonna try and get the first purple drop.
And I think the last time we did this, it was like really sketchy about having enough stamina to get to the other side. So maybe that's something I need to bump up with my next level up is stamina so that this will be a little bit easier. And I probably should just head on over here where it's not such a big gap between me and the shoreline. Stamina's about halfway down. That's a lot of Brontos. Okay, we're getting closer. I don't see anything else on the shoreline. I'm sure the Brontos probably keep any little carnivores at bay and don't allow them to just attack because they're probably killing them off. Okay, stamina's getting low, but we're almost there. Okay, we're here. All right. So let's go across. We'll get back through that passway over there and just see if we can take any of our stuff back. This may not be worth it, but I just lit out of there yesterday. Did not want to deal with those two Acros. I mean, I have nothing to defend myself. They would just literally chomp down on me repeatedly if they had aggroed on me. Phiomias, these little guys, once you start a garden or start a greenhouse or just some crop plots down and start growing your own things, they drop feces all the time. So it's pretty useful to have one of these guys and just have it tamed because you can feed it stem berries and just give it hordes of stem berries and force it to eat the stem berries, and it will then drop your animal feces, because you will find out very quickly when you start trying to grow some crops with your seeds, you need the animal feces to put in the crops to grow your plants, and sometimes that's hard to come by, especially if you don't have very many tames. And so a Phiomia is a really great tame if you only have a couple. That one can really help you get enough to go into your crop plots to help, keep your plants alive, because they have to have that. Okay, there's an Acro still over there. I am going to do my best to sneak. I mean, the best way to sneak is if you had some ghillie armor, but I don't have any armor. We have none. So let's see how close this guy was. Oh, it's a Bigfoot. Okay, let's get past him. Oh no. No, I mean oh no. Oh, there are two. Okay, so whatever was there, we're just gonna have to let it go. Whatever it was, that's a no bueno. I feel I feel like it's not worth it. Whatever's there, it's definitely not worth it. So, okay. that does away with that plan, but okay, let's build a bow and some arrows. What do we need to get a bow and arrow? Can we do that? Bow and arrow, because then we could sit up, you know, at a vantage point and take out some animals that way.
You got 5 pieces.
Let's
You got
see,
6
Ingrams,
pieces
let's
of
go to
metal.
bow.
Oh, no, 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 no.
All right, I got a bow. Okay, now arrows. Let's go. Yeah, okay, we can. All right,
I
so
want an otter. I want this otter.
let's make our bow. What do we need for that? We need some more fiber. Okay, so let's collect. You need fiber for pretty much everything in the beginning. It's a must-have. Okay, but easily gathered. So let's just get some of that. Make us. We need a creature to ride too. That would be great. Okay. Let's see if we got enough now. We needed 50. We have 19. Nope, not enough. Keep going. Look at that Bronto just chilling out there in the water. Pteranodons, I would love to tame one, but you have to be like a level 30, I think, before the saddle for those guys unlocks. So there's, you know, no real point in unlocking it right now. And there is our home across the way. Okay, alright, let's see. Do we have... Yes. Okay, we can make a bow. Alright, let's make a bow. And make some arrows. Oh, we can only make 3. We're gonna have to make more than that. Did I make a club? Do I have a club? No, I do not, but I probably would really benefit from having one of those. Okay, and then we need also a Bola. Did we ever get access to the Bola? We did! Yes, we did! We need a Bola. Okay. Alright, now what do I need to make a Bola? Bola is going to help us trap any of the animals, so some thatch and some fiber. Let's get some more. So let's make up some bolas. We can use that on smaller creatures, like the Phiomia, like a bear, like, you know, a whole bunch of different creatures. Any of the smaller creatures. You can't use it on a giant one, but we can use it on the smaller creatures to hold them still while we then tame them up. So let's see. Can we do a bola? Sometimes you need more than one too, so because the animal after some time will break the bola after you've used it. It only holds them for so long before the bola will break. So but the reusable one, actually, we should be able to just keep utilizing it. Okay, let's see what we can do now. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Okay. We've got a bola. And we're going to put that torch a little... We don't need that as much as often. Let's stick that off to the side. Okay, and I'm also going to take that if we're actually hunting something or trying to knock something out. Let's do this. And move some stuff around here. Okay, so now we have some arrows. We can knock something out, though, with a club. So, I mean, do we dare? What level is this Piggy here? She is level 14. Oh, it's a male. Male Phiomia. Phiomia. Level 14. So, let's try it because we could keep it asleep with some narco berries, and then I think it's either going to take berries or it's going to take, I mean, either one. It's going to take some of that to tame it. So let's try it and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to equip that. The green means you're good to go. I mean, green with a check mark means, yeah, if you use this right now, you're going to trap him. He can't go anywhere. It's kind of in a perfect little spot. Let's do that. Okay, now I'm going to headshot to try and knock him out. You want to try to not hit him after he has officially knocked out. Okay, stop, don't hit no more. Because if you keep hitting them, then you're just ruining the level that they will become once they finally do wake up. So to tame it, we're going to put some meat in his inventory, and I'm going to stick some berries in there. I honestly cannot remember. I think they take mijo berries is like the best. This right here, these little blue mijo berries, I think is the best form of taming food that I currently have to help. Later in the game, you can make kibble with like cook stoves, and you can tame things so much quicker with cook stoves. But I don't have a cook stove, so we're gonna do that. Look, the taming effective. Taming is already at 41, 47. We almost have this guy. Now, what level do I have to be? Probably should have looked that up initially, but did I? No. Stamina. We needs more stamina. Probably should have looked up what level do I have to be for the saddle for this guy. Right. Let's see. Oh, we can have the saddle. Now, it does have to be crafted in probably the smithy. It's not telling me that there, but that I see. No, it's not saying that it has to be crafted in a smithy, so maybe I can craft it in my own inventory. But we're going to need 20 hide, fiber, and some wood. And I don't know if we have that. Oh, we're so close. We have 15. What do we name? I mean, there's the obvious. Miss Piggy. Kind of. Yeah. Miss Piggy. Okay. All right. There we go. We have one. So you do have to put food into their inventory to keep them alive. So we're going to feed her some more berries, and she is going to town on all of that. As soon as I can make a saddle, I can ride her, and we can get around town a whole lot easier. So, let's see. I want to put her on follow. I want her to follow me, and I'm going to take her over to Herbivore Island. So I'm going to go into, I'm pushing triangle while I'm next to her, and I'm going into behavior. And then I'm going to go into, let's see. No, that is incorrect. We're going to hit circle on PS5 remote, and I'm going to then go up here to, you could either do follow one if I had a bunch of tames and I didn't want everybody to follow me, if I just wanted her, as long as I could see her name tag and I used this whistle follow one, then she would be the only one to follow me. But if I did follow all my creatures would follow me, so I'm just going to use that one. Now it says following Foggy, so she is coming with me. We have our first aid. Got ourselves. We're going to need her. I mean, she's going to give us feces so that we can make some crop plots. That will be very, very useful. So, okay. If we can get across here and not get attacked by a megalodon, that would be perfect. And we did tame up, or level up our stamina a little higher, so hopefully that will help us be able to... we can see the inside of the pig. Let me go into a different type of view here. I'm gonna go back into toggle to first person because, yeah, I don't want to see the inside of her head. as we are swimming along here. Probably should put, if anything, a spear back in my hand, because if you do get attacked while you're in the water, it's, you know, it's not gonna be useful to have that club on me. Alright, so we're making it. Let's get across, Miss Piggy. Come with me to our new land.
Fish.
Alright, we're almost there. That's a lot of Pteranodons hanging out over there, but maybe one day soon we shall tame one. Okay. Oh, are you gonna jump in front of me? It would be great if I could just hop on your back and you do all the work.
Oh, that's
And that's the main thing about this game, is that once you get going, you're gonna be using your animals to do all of the big chores for you. If you've got to go across the map, you're going to use a flyer. If you need to harvest some berries, you're going to grab on to one of these guys, or any kind of herbivore, and have them to harvest the berries for you. You won't be doing a lot just yourself, other than building your house, building your base up. All right, so we made it. All right, so I want to take her back to our little house up there. She's gonna just keep on following. And then when we get up there, since we are totally abandoning any of the stuff that was at our last base, she's stuck on the trees. Come on, you can come on. Let's go. There you go. Okay, she's coming. All right. We are going to make our house a little better and get some more things, because we need a smithy. We need to be able to have some storage. We need to make just our basic gear here to get us started. So, okay. Mission 1, right now, keep on track, is get back to base with Miss Piggy. Alright. And while we're moving through all of this, I'm just going to grab myself up some berries as we're on our way. I'll have to eat some more meat. Alright. We're on the way back. Gonna be there in a minute. Let's go. Miss Piggy, here's our castle. Our humble abode. Alright. Okay. We're going. She's making it. Isn't it beautiful? Our little castle, pre-made castle. This map is pretty cool for having some pre-made structures that you can easily turn into a place for you to survive in. There is 3 I can think of off the top of my head that we've seen on this map. This is just one. I feel like this is the least decayed out of the ones I'm thinking about. The most put together, and you wouldn't need to repair holes like in the walls kind of situation. There's one more that's pretty like made. It's good to go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go triangle on her and go into behavior, and I'm going to tell her to stop and order disable following. So I don't want her to follow me anymore. So the little name tag below her now just says her name and her level. It doesn't have the follow me symbol anymore. Don't have to worry about that Pteranodon. It's not gonna bother. She is just gonna chow down and eat, and I will give her a few more berries that I collected, and then I'm gonna eat some meat myself, and we are gonna leave her here, and we're gonna go see if we can make some more things here. Okay, so let's see what else we need. I know we needed hide. We need to go find some other animals to kill, because we've got to make a bed. We've got to we need to make a bed, and let's make a storage box. We could go ahead and do that, and we're gonna need a fireplace here before it gets dark again. So let's break out our hatchet and get some more stone. And no, the structures here, you cannot use your hatchet like on the walls that are built here. Those are pre-built structures that you can't destroy, which, you know, is nice. Offers some protection even if you were playing PvP. You know, somebody can't just blow it up with C4, and yes, there is C4 in this game. They wouldn't be able to blow it up. They would have to go over. Okay, so let's put the box down. Here we go. And we're going to make that fire again. So, you know, we're pretty much back to where we were before we abandoned our other house and we said the Acros could have it. Because that was not going to... We weren't going to make it there. Alright. And I'm going to disable clicking, snapping, so that I can just put that fire anywhere I want. And I'm going to put it right there. It says no fuel. I'm going to add just a little bit of wood to it, so when I'm ready I can just go ahead and turn it on. And then let's stick this right over here, because I don't know what else I could stick in that corner. And then, is there anything I can put in here and stop carrying? Probably that sap. I'm not going to need that. I may need the flint. I'm going to just go ahead and eat the berries. We can put the seeds in here. I doubt they're going to last long enough by the time we actually have a crop plot. We're probably... Those will be expired by then. Okay, so what else do we need here? Let's see. There. Okay, so our storage boxes are doing fine for now, but we really need to make that bed. We need to make some, probably some narcotics. It's going to be clutch here pretty soon, and we're going to need to make the cooking pot as well pretty soon. We're needing that. And okay, that looks pretty good. So a cosmetic torch compared to a regular torch in the game. This is a mod, cosmetic lighting, that we have on the game, and you put one piece of wood in it, and it will forever burn, but it does not produce any heat. So a regular torch in the game, you can put wood in it. It's going to burn through that wood pretty quickly, but it produces heat. So you can use the torches to heat an egg, keep yourself warm. You could stand next to the torch, or you could put an egg down on the ground and it would warm the egg so that then it would hatch for you, because, you know, a lot of the dinos lay eggs in this game, and then you can pick them up and you can hatch them, and that's how you can have a tame yourself that way as well. The cosmetic torch, you just have to put the one piece of wood in it, and it's just going to offer you the lighting, and so that's pretty cool option. And I like that it gives the balance, so you can have, you know, just lighting, but you only ever have to give it the one piece of wood, which is pretty cool. But you're not going to get anything from it, so okay, so let's make one of those and put it down. Put a piece of wood in it. That way we know where we're going. We can see in the dark back to our home. Okay, so I'm going to just put that by the front door. And it's almost like we had intended to build here in the first place. Okay, if you want to pull just one item off of your stack, on PlayStation you push square, and that gives you... separates it in just one. If you hit triangle, of course, you know, it tells you right there. You can hit triangle and it's going to split it in half. That's pretty useful. But, okay, so we're going to put one in there, and it says light permanent fire. So now I'm going to have a fire there forever, and it's going to be no heat provided, though. But that's okay. We don't need any heat. We are also going to eventually need a trough. I wonder how far away that's going to be in the levels before we can get one. Okay, so it's a ways down, it looks like, before we're going to have an animal trough. You can put the food in it, and you can just be able to keep your tames alive, because you can put the berries and the meat in it. It keeps it from spoiling longer, and the animals will just passively eat from it. But we need to make a saddle. So let's go find us another creature that we can Bola, and we can
Too small.
have some more hide, and that Trandon is gone. It finally made it out of the bridge. Alright, so I know running is gonna use up my meat, but we're going to have to find some more meat and some creatures that we can get some hide from. Alright, something we can take out with arrows, and speaking of that, I need to make some more arrows if I can. How many more can I make? Oh, 11. Okay, that would be great. And let's see, did we make... No, we did not. But let's make also a slingshot, because you can use the stone as ammo if needed to take out an animal. So, okay, so we have 14 arrows, 22 stone, and how big of a level is this Ankylosaurus? Let's see. She is a 7. We could totally do that. Well, it is giving me the red saying that's not an option. So probably should have just aimed that somewhere else, because now she's mad at me. And I don't know if I can get up on this rock, but I'm hoping I can get up on the rock. Come on, get up. Okay, so we can get up on the rock, but let's see if we can take her out. She does have a baby that we could steal. It would be our baby. Oh, across the map we go. So maybe we can ring around the rosy on this rock. Whoa! Nope, come on around. Headshots do more damage, but let's see what we can do. I don't want to kill the baby, I want to kill the mama. Oh, and she's stuck on the baby, so that's kind of working. When they turn and run, it usually means they're about dead. So this is a good sign. I mean, she's almost gone, but they can still turn around and fight you again, so be careful. Yeah, she's coming back. Alright, where are you? I'm gonna hide in the bushes, and they will passively... Oh, here she goes. She's gonna kill me. So we've got to get some high ground, because we can't see her. Ooh, and we are out. Okay. We are out of arrows. Oh, we got her! So I switched over, got it. We got it. Okay, now let's find the baby real quick. Where did the baby go? Get up here so we can look.
I got iron.
Where'd the baby go?
1 piece of iron. Told us like chances. Was the first one of those
They usually are running
pieces of iron from these big rocks.
away when the mom dies. They're usually taken off somewhere. Oh, there it is. Alright, we can claim this guy now that its mom's gone. The only thing with this is we've got to keep it alive, and that means feeding it, because it looks like it's a baby. Babies, well, babies won't passively eat from a trough, and so that is what it is. But let's see. What do we name you? Spike. It's gonna be Spike. Okay. Oh. Spike. Yeah, little baby Spike. It's a juvenile, so that's good. It's not just a complete infant. Okay, let's put away our stuff. Give this little guy some berries. Oh, I didn't get any berries. Okay. We need to harvest this as well. Babies are going to automatically follow you, which is kind of nice, because if you are in the midst of a fight with some other stuff, but that could also not be the greatest. So he's automatically on follow until I tell him not to be on follow. So I'm going to get some more berries, because we've got to feed him to keep him alive. Spike will be great for farming metal. metal nodes. If you can ride this guy and use him to collect up some metal, you're golden. It's like one of the best creatures for collecting metal in the game. Okay, so let's see. On babies, there is a maturing bar that tells you how much time you have until they are going to be on their next level of, I believe it's adolescent. I believe we go baby, juvenile, adolescent, and then adult. So he is gobbling up all these berries just as quick as I can put it on him. What have I done? Sometimes it's not worth it to tame a baby, and maybe that I should have. Because now I'm spending all this time. I'm about to die myself. I need some meat, but this guy needs some berries. Yeah, so maybe one tame would have been good enough, and we shouldn't have done two to get us started. We really needed to focus on getting all of our hide to be able to make our things that we need. Do we have enough for a bed yet? No, we're so close. We need 5 more. Okay, we could make a sleeping bag, but then that uses up quite a bit of the hide, 25, and we're so close to making a bed, and that would be forever. So as long as it doesn't get destroyed, you know. So maybe we should just keep on going for that, and then. All right, well, he's gonna follow me. If he makes it, he makes it. I've got to get some more hide. All right, what other creatures could we take out? If we see a Pteranodon, we could Bola them and get them as well. It's turning night. I'm cold. Will we make it through the second night? That's the question. What is over here? There's something over here, but oh, it looks like it's a Triceratops, and you cannot Bola them. And he's gonna be too big for me to handle, so there are 2 babies, but like I said, we already have the Phiomia. If we could ride it, it'll help us gather berries as well. I'm gonna give myself another fortitude because I need to eat some meat. Anky's little baby is probably not. There's no way it's gonna make it, but it couldn't keep up with me right now. But I've got to get some more hide and make a bed. Beds, you do not sleep in them in this game. It's not really for sleeping. It's used for fast travel. And it's also used for you to spawn back at. But that's pretty much it. There's no, like, sleeping in the game. I mean, you can lay your character down if you're going to log off. That's what a lot of us do, is just put the character to lay down, but then... Oh, okay, and then we are going to headshot the best we can. Okay, alright, we got some more. Let's go. Okay, it was such a pretty color Pteranodon too. I need more than 2 hide. Oh boy. 37. It would have been great to get more than that. I really hope I'm using the right tool. I wonder if the hatchet gives you more hide versus the pickaxe. I don't really know which one gives you the mostest. I think these guys though, if we could use the Bola on him, which we can, which is fantastic, it does give you, I think, quite a bit of hide. So Pteranodons didn't give us that, but like 2. So, you know, that didn't work out very well. So let's try the hatchet. Oh, 2 with 1, 2, 5. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Well, okay. So should have been using a hatchet. That would have been giving us a whole lot more hide. And maybe the pickaxe gives you more meat versus hide. I'm not sure on that, but okay, so I think we can now make a bed. What are we missing? Thatch. Okay, that's easy. We've got that. We can make that happen. Let's go get some thatch, and then go back to our base, and we're going to put our bed down. And Oh, nope, we need some more. Okay, keep going. Okay, timber. All right, here we go. I think we have enough now. We can make a bed. Oh, so close. Okay, just a little bit more. Come on. We are cold, but we're all right. We just need to get enough to get to bed, and then we can go back and have a spawn point. Oh my gosh, we can make a Phiomia saddle. Look at that. That's exciting. Okay, all right, so we need to make some more arrows too. So let's grab some stuff to get that on the way back as we head back. A little sad that our little, oh, get out of your way, that our little Phiomia, okay, he's not gonna leave me alone. Let's move on. Here, guy. You go your way, I'll go mine. Okay. We need some more flint. So we can make some more arrows too. Okay. Let's head back. Let's track and see if there's any way that that little Ankylosaurus is still alive. So if you go into your menu, you go tracking panel, there it is. So I can track it by clicking that, and it's going to show me where on the map it ended up. Spike is over there. Oh, little Spike. Hey, little Spike. Are you okay? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on out of the water. You can do it. Should we even try to keep this guy alive? I don't know. Alright. Come on, we've got to get you and me back, because we're about to die, and you're about to die, and we have no food. I just don't think I can risk it. And I can't pick him up, so if I could pick him up, I would bring him back, then he'd be a part of the family. But maybe he'll keep inching his way this way, but I highly doubt he's going to make it. Alright, let's go. Okay, we're gonna get back, put down the bed, put some meat on the fire, get ourselves some food first thing, because we are about to die. Oh my gosh, this stamina. When you get hungry enough, this is what happens. You have no stamina. Okay, alright, get in here. Alright, and here is some meat. Start that fire. Let's get that cooked up. Give it some more wood, because that wood's not going to last very long. And I don't want to eat the narcotics, so I'm just going to put those over here. Probably won't last long enough for me to do anything with, but spoiled meat, like I said, we need for narcotics as well. You put those and these together in a mortar and pestle, and you can... Oh, here we go. Okay, let's get some meat. Give me sustenance. Okay, there's one. Let's go put our saddle on Miss Piggy. Oh, and she's got some levels up too. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do. What are we gonna do? Probably health. I mean, this is my only tame. I want her to stay alive. And let's ride it. Alright, let's see what we can go do. Probably go get some more berries. You can make them run and walk. Ooh, not a berry harvester, apparently. Really thought that they harvest berries. I got like one. So that's not great. At all. I thought you could harvest some berries with these guys. That's quite sad. And I don't think he harvested any berries, he just ate a berry. Yeah, he's just eating berries. Okay, I know there's a way to harvest. Oh wait, I'm just not doing the right thing here. Well, we don't want that. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on and why we don't have any berries. berries that it's harvesting for. It just should be able to harvest berries, and I'm not getting anything. So, well, we do have a much faster way to get around. He's going to be able to go much faster than I can around. And let's have some more meat. Okay, so success. We now have a bed. We can now spawn back here at this place, this location. And, alright, let's put our bed right here. There we go. Alright. Okay, we have a bed. We have a house. We have a fire. We have storage. We now have Miss Piggy. And I don't think our dear little Anky is making it out there. Let's check it. Let's just look and see if it survived. Well, it says it's still out there, but I need to get some berries if I'm going to bring it up here. Okay, let's get a few berries and put on it. I have a bad feeling by the time we get down there, it's going to not be alive. So, and I wonder if I can make this Phiomia, can I make it passively harvest? Let's put one into melee. There are radials, like pushing triangle on PS5, you can go in here. Yeah, harvest settings. Okay, let's see. Disable harvest settings, disable victim item collection, copy settings nearby. So not a lot, it's just we can tell it we don't want it to harvest anything, but I wanted it to harvest something and I got a whole lot of nothing. So I'm not sure why it wasn't picking up any berries for me. I'm not sure what I did wrong. Okay, well, let's see. I've got a few berries. We can walk that way. Are we still tracking the Anky? Oh, the Anky didn't make it. No, it was too little. I didn't have the resources to keep it alive, so. Okay, well, I think we're gonna stop here. We have the basics. We've got a ride, we've got a house, and we'll just keep on going, see where we go next. Yeah, I don't think there was anything at that other place that was worth getting, worth having. No point to mess around with all of that. And those Acrosauruses, there wasn't any point in messing with that. So maybe next time we can get enough hide to make us some better armor, make our house a little bigger, and you know, a Pteranodon, you have to be level 30, I think, to even get it. So we're halfway there. We don't need any feces in our inventory, but we're getting there. Let's see, what can we put some points into something? Any Ingram points? We have 16 Ingram points. So let's see, what do we want to spend that on real quick? And then I think we're going to end this here. Let's see, what would be the most useful? Let's see. We're going to make a mortar and pestle next, and we're going to make a cooking pot as well. Let's see. We could make a small crock pot. That could be useful. Maybe. Let's see. Backpack could be useful. Helps us carry some more inventory. That is a modded item, which is pretty awesome, I have to admit. There's one with a lantern on the back of it, which helps you see in the middle of the night, even when you don't have a torch, because torches will break, unless you have the reusable torch. Let's see, but this will just, you know, have light on it no matter what you're doing in the background. A torch you're going to have to hold in your hand. So that could be. Cementing paste is definitely something we're going to need to know how to make. So let's do that. That's coming up soon. Some spiked walls will be really nice to be able to protect us from larger creatures. That backpack, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab that. We've only got 4 points left. Let's see. Is there anything we want? I mean, we could do some rollings. Sometimes that's nice. Alright. Okay. There we go. I think I'm going to put my little person to sleep in here on the bed. And tomorrow we will... How much more meat did we have out of here? Okay, we did get quite a bit. Maybe we should eat some more before we lay down. Alright. There we go. Okay. It's still cooking away. but we can lay down. But on the bed, so if you hit triangle, you can fast travel to other beds from here. They would show up here on the side. If we die again, now we can spawn back here at this bed so that we don't have to just be at a random location and try to get back to our base. So now we have a base point. And then you can also just like lay your character down. If I'm hitting triangle right now, which is bringing up this radio menu, and it lets me lay on the bed. I can name the bed so we could so when we're looking at the map, if we were looking at the bed, we would know where we were um, spawning in at if we died, because sometimes you got to figure it out pretty quickly because you're trying to get back before some of your tames die. So I'm just naming this one home for now, and we can pick up the bed. You can only pick up a bed for a short period of time after you lay it down. There is some sort of timer on that, and there comes a point when it doesn't give you the option to pick it up. So make sure you put it where you want it. Otherwise, your only option is to just demolish, destroy the bed. And then there's the fast travel button, which is up here, which would let you fast travel to another bed. When you fast travel using a bed, all of your items on you drop on the ground right next to the bed. So you cannot fast travel using a bed with any items. When you travel, all of your items will be in a decomposing satchel next to the bed. So you need to completely disrobe. Take off all of your clothing, put them in a box, and then you can, and all your gear into the box. Then you can fast travel to another bed. So there is a little bit of a downside to it's not all just easy peasy once you get a bed. So keep that in mind. We did lose some stuff when we first tried to fast travel because we didn't realize that it had a decomposing bag, that it was not going to be there when we got back. But that is how that happens. So I'm going to lay this gal down, and there we go. Okay, I feel pretty good. We've got to start here. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know what I did wrong if you've got any helpful hints, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Bye.